Welcome back. Today I'm going to show you how to massively improve the amazing Yamaguchi One Punch Man figure with a cape from Forgeknight. Here we go. So first, let's take a look at what we are working with here. So this figure is, it's very nice. It's got amazing articulation. It's amazing Yamaguchi. You know what to expect. It is extremely well made. Not really any complaints with this figure aside from some kind of over designing happening with the cape here. We got these pieces that move, which is nice. That means they won't hinder the arms, but when you look at it from the back, things get a little weird. We got two separate pieces here, this sculpted piece and then cloth. So certainly wasn't a deal breaker when I got the figure. I was still very happy with it, but now we can improve it. So let's take a look at this Forgeknight cape. As you may have seen in my Guts video, I really like buying from this vendor. So let's take a look inside. So all their capes come in these nice little bags, or sometimes a little box. They've always got nice little branding on them. Put all their socials on there, very smart. And it's also this little piece of double stick tape that comes with every single one of their capes. Can be very helpful. All right, so here is our replacement cape. You can already see how, once this is attached, how much of an improvement it will be. It's got the little buttons on there, just like on the figure itself. But we have a nice, clean piece of cloth, and it's fully wired. But we have one obstacle in our way. This does not just cleanly come off. We are dealing with a piece of plastic here. Let's see if I can get this on camera. This white piece is connected to a piece of yellow plastic that is sculpted onto the figure. Well, let me adjust my light here. Can I? There we go. So here you can see what we are dealing with. How should we remove this? It is time for the hair dryer. All right, attempt one. We have heated him up quite a bit. This is feeling very loose. Let's see what we can do. Just gently. Oh, I see a little gap forming there. Let's see what we can do here. Just peel it off. I am definitely making progress here. Got a little bit of, oh, look at that. Don't worry, the head is supposed to come off. There we go. His neck looks so long. Oh, goodness, sir. I am just knocking things off left and right. All right, we did it. So it's been removed. You can see that this was a pretty soft piece of plastic, and there was just a little bit of, maybe a little bit of glue. It's hard to tell. So this would be pretty easy to reattach if you change your mind. Oh yeah, you can see there was a little bit of glue in there or something, but yeah, came off without too much trouble. I'm gonna leave this on here, but if you are fairly confident in this upgrade, you could just pretty easily clip that off with some model trimmers. This is pretty soft plastic. All right, let's get that new cape on. Oh wait, that's wrong. Okay, so to put this on, make sure you are holding the cape with the great little logo facing you. Pull this little strap up, and you want his legs to go in this way. So what that is gonna do is bring the cape up and over. Then we can pull that over his head, and you can see that the elastic strap kind of tucks into the shoulder joints. And then from there, you can just start fiddling until you get the cape looking the way you want it. But look at that. Looks pretty clean already. Okay, so after kind of bending the collar, buttons here are looking kind of where they're supposed to. This looks pretty great already. I'm feeling like I can get this into way better poses now. I'm not worrying about any weird gaps. We can kind of fiddle with this a bit more, and you can start to see how this is just a massive improvement. Look at that. Looks like it's actually attached to him, and again, it's cloth goods, and it doesn't hinder the articulation at all. The elastic strap just blends right in. This is very thoughtfully designed, which is why I buy stuff from Forgeknight. I think like their products are generally very well made, and they really think about specific figures in designing their stuff. Like they don't design a lot of generic cloth goods. They are almost always made for a specific figure. Like this is one of the most impressive things I've ever bought from them by far. It really enhances the figure. It gets rid of that weird gapping, and it just looks incredible. I'm so impressed. This vastly improves the playability of the figure because you can get him into a lot more interesting angles where you're not trying to hide the weird gapping from the original cape. I mean, like it's just like as soon as it's like, you know, it's literally like going from like the silly face to the serious face as far as action figures are concerned. This is like I'm having a hard time finding words. It is just so well put together. I'm very pleased. If you want to pick this up for yourself, there will be a link in the description. I cannot recommend Forgeknight stuff enough. I buy a lot of things from them. Probably too much. And just for the heck of it, I also tried out this cape on another figure. So if you're just looking for a white cape with this style of fasteners, like this can look good on other figures as well. All right, and as always, let's wrap things up by putting him in the case. Here we go. This display is a little under construction. I recently sold off all my DC Amazing Yamaguchi figures. They were filling up the other side here because LPZZ, man, or UPF or whatever, those DC figures are incredible, and they are what's going to fill that space. But anyway, yep, there's Saitama looking fantastic. Cannot recommend this cloth kit enough. So as always, thanks so much for watching. Hope you come back for the next one. Bye.